everyone, it's Thea here, just here to spill some more tea for you guys, and this time it's about Tom Sandoval. I've been looking back at all the previous episodes, so I've kind of been binging and watching them, and I have noticed a pattern in his behavior, and I feel like we should have known, we should have guessed this, but we were always distracted by other situations that were blowing up all around the place, like the Jax Taylor cheating scandals, Tom Schwarz being a fool, and James frickin' Kennedy. And I feel like we did not really see what was going on with Tom. And now, if you go back and watch everything from the conception of Vanderpump Rules, you'll notice what I have noticed. And you'll see how Tom is always really quick to deflect. You can tell, he has a tell basically. You can tell when this piece of trash is lying. So Tom Sandoval's tell is his eyes. He always has an intense stare to the side and he holds his face. And that's when he's kind of like, either he is pretending to act like he's in shock about something he's heard or something someone said, or he's acting like, oh, what a surprising question, or just like listening to people answer questions. And I feel this face he pulls when he is trying to pull off a lie, or he's kind of hiding something, or he's listening to someone else speak and he knows it's a lie. I feel like it's his number one tell. I also want to touch on the fact that Tom Sandoval is a piece of crap for not leaving the house. Apparently, Kristen Doute has said that Tom Sandoval is basically refusing to leave the house. And he's like, this is my house, and I'm basically not going to go anywhere. And if Ariana feels uncomfortable about the situation, then why doesn't she just pack her things up and leave? Because I'm not going to. Literally the nerve of this disgusting human being to act this way after he's wronged this woman so badly. He's treated her like crap. He's basically shit all over their 9-year relationship. And he feels like he can get away with this. I mean, I just have no words left in my vocabulary to kind of describe the disdain that I have for this vile human being. I also want to say that I recently found out that his mother knew about this affair, and Raquel actually went to St. Louis, where Sandoval is originally from, and his mother lives there, I believe, and he introduced Raquel, or Rachel, to his mother. And I feel like this is disgusting. This woman, his mother, knew since December, guys. Apparently she knew since December. And I also feel that Tom Schwarz is lying. He did not know for a month. For sure, this guy knew the entirety, or close to the entirety, of this relationship between Sandoval and Raquel, because those two dum-dums tell each other everything. And Schwarz and Tom and Jax used to tell each other about their, cheating, and they all happily covered for each other until one was pissed at the other and they wanted to use it as collateral against the other one. So I feel like this is one of those situations, and I can't wait till we hear from Jax on Watch What Happens Live. I want to know everything that he thinks about this situation, and I really, really want to see the entire old OG cast of Vanderpump Rules back on the show. I know they've done some questionable things, but I feel like enough time has passed, and I'd also like to see Faith back as well. And Lauralee, is that her name? Lauralee? She was TV gold. And I would love to see her interact with Jax. I believe she has a child now, so I don't know about that situation, how she'd feel about, coming on this show with her child, or, you know, she doesn't have to show her child, but I want her to kind of like, I want everyone to chime in on this Tom Sandoval situation. I'm not blaming everything entirely on Tom Sandoval. I know that Raquel has a part to play. She's not a child. She knows what she's doing. She can't just blame everything on her mental state or mental health issues. She has to take accountability, and I'm sure they will make her take accountability. The internet is making her take accountability, and so will the show eventually. Or they'll portray her as, you know, a villain if she doesn't comply. But I feel as though Tom Sandoval definitely groomed this woman, and because he's basically like 41 or 42 or something like that. And she is, well, during filming, she was 28. During the filming of this season, she was 28. So that's a huge difference. And I feel like she was the younger, more impressionable one who was fresh out of an abusive relationship. And she got taken advantage of by an older man, an older, creepy man. Another thing I want to say is that Tom Sandoval there's rumors going around that Tom Sandoval smells. And I noticed that Brett, the guy that works at Schwarz and Sandy's, he mentioned it smells like Sandoval was here. That's what he says in one of the episodes. I believe it's episode 2 or 3. So that's interesting because that kind of like corroborates the rumors. I believe it to be true. He just looks like he smells. I have mentioned it in one of my videos before that I feel like he smells and he's soaked in the odor of like desperation. That's what I feel like he is. I'm concerned for Ariana, not for her mental health right now because I feel like she has a lot of family and friends around her, but I feel like Tom has got her into a lot of financial problems because I know they share the house together and they have a mortgage, and I feel like they have like loans out and things like that together, and she has, you know, put her money and his money together in like probably bank accounts and like other situations, and I feel like she has forfeited her career and things she wanted to do in order for Tom to thrive, and she was happy to take that back seat. And little did she know that he was kind of destroying their relationship, and he was, you know, the things that I've heard that he said about her is horrific. I can't. So I feel like he might be kind of like taking her ability to make money away from her and leave her in debt, because he also was on that cocktail book that she did, and he kind of like forced his way onto that because she didn't want him on there. She made it very clear, and he like pouted and he had a little kind of hissy fit about it, and he got his way. She just caved in eventually because she couldn't take the whining, probably for, you know, he was probably whining at home, whining while filming, so she just kind of gave in. So she has to share the book with him and all the kind of like profits from that book. And one of the most recent things I've heard is that Tom Sandoval, this is disgusting, he has said that to Ariana's face that he felt like it was a like relationship of convenience and they both knew it, and there was really no love there. That's when he was gaslighting her. So he was basically telling her that you knew that there was nothing really here between us anymore, and we were just doing this for like TV and because it was easy and comfortable. What a nasty, nasty piece of crap this man is. I don't even know how I would deal if I was in that situation. I just keep thinking, like, thank God that she has all these people around her to like rally around her and, you know, keep her spirits high, because she did go through depression and things like that. So you never know how a person's feeling inside. So, And he knew this as well. He knew this. And he used that as an excuse as well. That's why I did not break up with you earlier, because your dog died and your grandma died. So I didn't want to rock the boat because you had mental health issues. So that's why we didn't tell you. That is a disgusting excuse. If you want to be with someone else, you break up with that person and you go and move on with a person that you want to move on with. You don't do things like this, especially not with her friend. Ugh, I can't stand this man. I had to get all of this off my chest because I feel like it was just eating me alive, and I'm glad I had the chance to vent about this. I just want to make this very clear that all the opinions in this video are my own, and everything that I've said and heard is alleged. And if you guys have any other video ideas for me, please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with extra tea.